song, the prayer.
Hare Krishna. That was amazing. Amazing to hear you. Sorry, I'm just having a quick bite to eat. I've been on a cold since 3, so yeah. Keep Shubha, would you like to?
Yeah, I'll sing one.
Brilliant.
Haven't heard that for such a long time. Well done.
Thank
So
you.
good. So good. You can do one more?
Oh, yeah, I can do a little one. Yeah, I'll do a short one.
Hare Krishna, Mr. Saha, fantastic. Thank you so much. Nice.
Ram ka gungan. Hold on. राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम प्रभु की भद्रता का, सभ्यता का ध्यान धरिए, ध्यान धरिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान करिए। राम के गुण ज्ञान चिरंतन, राम के गुण ज्ञान चिरंतन, राम के गुण ज्ञान चिरंतन, राम गुण सुमिरन रतन धन, राम गुण सुमिरन रतन धन, मनुज नाम कर विभूषित, मनुज नाम मान करिए, ध्यान धरिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान करिए, राम का गुणगान सगुण ब्रह्म स्वरूप सुंदर, सगुण ब्रह्म स्वरूप सुंदर, सुजन रंजन भूप सुखाकर, सुजन रंजन भूप सुखाकर, राम आत्मा, राम आत्मा, राम का सम्मान करिए, ध्यान धरिए,
Krishna. That was incredible.
Thank you.
My goodness. So we have come to the home of Swapna Devi and Shubha. Swapna Devi and Shubha, they're both musicians and they're devotee musicians. And we've known them for a long time. And they're very, very, very talented and devoted at the same time. So I'd like to thank you. And I'd like to introduce you to Shavi and her mother, Purna. You notice we always say Shavi first.
Yes, I'm happy to be known by her. Hare Krishna, everyone. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali. And you look amazing, both of you. And I love the picture at the back. And you do the disappearing act like we can as well.
I don't know, we aren't moving that much, but still we are disappearing.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah, it's a bit weird. But anyway, so we can thank you everybody for joining. Monica, Sunita, Aruna, so good. Kalpana, Rohit. Rohit has been with us since like 3 o'clock. He just carried on one after the other. And Mr. Saha, and especially Sharmila. It's her birthday today. And hopefully we should have a lot more people coming slowly as we carry on with the satsang. So first thing we wanted to do was chapter 12. So thank you, Shavi, for coming, because Diwali is always a bit of a tough time to get together. But this time we've managed it. So Shavi, how many verses do you know now?
6.
Wow. Now, just to let devotees know that Shavi knows the whole of the 15th chapter. So when we did, she's 8 years old. When we did the Purushottam month, she recited every day the 15th chapter. It was amazing. So now she's learning the 12th chapter, and she's learned 6 verses already. The beauty of the 12th chapter and the 15th chapter is only 20 verses, but 15th chapter was a hard one. 12th chapter is hard as well, but you're doing so well. So let's recite. Now, who would like to do actually, Puna Mataji, would you like to continue with the Sanskrit after? Okay, brilliant. And anybody like to do the English? Any volunteers to read the English translation? After the Sanskrit is read, we read.
Yeah, I can do.
Okay, Rohit. Good. So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And put your camera on, huh? With Rohit. You're so handsome. Why'd you?
I am fear, bro.
No, please, it'd be good.
Okay, Shavi, you can start.
I am too disappearing. I'll remove that background.
Tapya aksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha.
So, Rohit?
Arjuna inquired, which are considered to be more perfect? Those who are always properly engaged in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested? The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me be most perfect.
So, just a quick word. Arjun is asking Krishna, who is better to worship? What is better to worship? Your personal form or your unmanifested, impersonal form? Which one is better to worship? And Krishna is very clear. Immediately he says, Those who worship me, my personal form, with great and transcendental faith, they're the most perfect. Okay?
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कुटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रतः.
But those who full worship the unmanifested, the which lies beyond the perception of the senses, the all-pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed, and immovable, the impersonal conception of the absolute truth, by controlling various senses and being equally disposed to everyone, such persons engaged in the welfare of all, at last achieved me. For those whose minds are attached to unmanifested, impersonal feature of the Supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in the discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied.
ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः
येनैव योगेन
मां ध्यायन्त्य उपासते.
तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशित चेतसाम्.
But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixing them, I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death.
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः.
Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Those you will live in me always without doubt.
So up to the 7th verse, Krishna is explaining to Arjun that always worship my personal form. Worshipping my unmanifested form is very difficult. For those who worship my personal form, for them, he's saying, I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. And then Krishna, from the 8th verse until the 12th verse, he explains how one can worship him in different ways. If we can't do one thing, try this. If you can't do this, do this. So you will see in the next 5 verses how Krishna is so flexible.
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय.
My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me.
अभ्यासेऽप्य समर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिम् अवाप्स्यसि.
If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me. Because of working for me, you will come to the perfect stage.
तदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्.
If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated.
श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासाच् ज्ञानाध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागात् त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्.
If you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation, and better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation, one can attain the peace of mind.
अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः समे प्रियः.
One who is not envious, but is kind friend to all living entities, who does not think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal in both happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with determination, his mind intelligent fixed on me, such a devotee of mine is very dear to me.
यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः.
He by whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anyone, who is equipoised in happiness and distress, fear and anxiety, is very dear to me.
अनपेक्षः सुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः.
My devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of the activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving from some result, is very dear to me.
यो न रश्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न कांक्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः.
One who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither laments nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things, such devotee is very dear to me.
शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानपमानयोः शीतोष्ण सुसुख दुःखेषु समः संगविवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः.
One who is equal to friends and enemies, who is equipoised in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association, always silent and satisfied with anything, who does not care for any resistance, who is fixed in knowledge and who is engaged in devotional service. Such person is very dear to me.
तु धर्मामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियः.
Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who complete engages themselves with faith, making it the supreme goal, are very dear to me.
Bhagavad Gita ki jai, chapter 12 ki jai, Bhakti Yoga ki jai, devotional service ki jai, Shavi ki jai, Poonam Mataji ki jai, and Rohit ki jai. Well done. That was so good. And Mataji, your pronunciation is amazing. So thank you so much. The last 8 verses, I forgot to mention, are where Krishna is glorifying his devotees. And he keeps saying, Ye Bhakta Same Priya. This devotee is very dear to me. Who is like this? Who is like this? Who is calm? Who's equal to all? Who's free of any anxieties, like that. So this is the Bhakta Astakam. The last 8 verses of this verse, Krishna is explaining about his devotees. So this chapter is very, very nice. We sing it every day, especially in this month, but we should actually sing it every day for the rest of our life, because it's such a beautiful chapter. It talks about bhakti. Krishna is explaining about how one can worship him. And then Krishna is also explaining what he finds so nice about his devotees. So very nice chapter to learn. And it's called Bhakti Yoga, and Bhakti Devi is Srimati Radharani. And this month is very special to Srimati Radharani because it's the month of Damodar, where, as we all know, Yashoda Mai binds Krishna with the ropes of not cloth, but her love. She binds him up because she's found out he's actually a naughty boy. And he initially ran scared from his own mother. That person who everybody else is scared of ran from his own mother. He was feeling her transcendental love in the form of chastisement, and he was enjoying and relishing it. She caught him, she tied him eventually. He allowed her, actually. And then he also did some of his usual divine activities. All his activities are divine, but some of these activities are completely extraordinary. 2 trees he fell, from whom these 2 devatas came, the sons of Kuvera, who had been cursed to become trees, and Krishna was meant to liberate them. That's exactly what he did. So these pastimes are absolutely divine. They are sweetest pastimes which make us fall in love with this glorious Kana, little boy of Braja, and also with the devotees of Braja, because they interact with Krishna in such a sweet way. He loves them and they love him unconditionally. And if we want to go to that land, to that world of Golok, Vrindavan, Brajadam, then we have to follow in the footsteps of these Brajbasis. Love Krishna as they love Krishna. And that is possible. It takes some endeavor, which we can put in, especially in this month. And this month is good because we can do so many different things. I'm going to just quickly run through this because most devotees here know. We offer a ghee lamp, which we'll do in a few minutes. We sing this Damodar Astakam every day. And we're going to hear Shubha sing this today. And it's our great fortune because she's such an amazing singer, Kirtaniya. We can do extra Japa Mala. We read the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12 at least, every day. Gopi Geet is another wonderful song that we try to sing on a regular basis, every day if possible. 10th canto, 31st chapter. We try to eat less in this month, or some fast, avoid some types of food like grains and beans. And we try to do more bhakti and less gossip, less TV, less social media, like that. So I was proposing we carry on with Krishna Leela, unless somebody else has a different plan. It's Ram Navami, so we have talked about Diwali. Oh, sorry, Diwali. So we have talked about Ram Leela, and in the afternoon. So I wasn't planning to talk about that, but if anybody does want me to talk about Ram Leela, I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, I was thinking we will carry on with Krishna Leela from the Krishna book by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So we've done the first 27 chapters, sort of, quick review, overview. And now we're thinking we will be able to go through the next few chapters. So let's see. We've got chapter 28, releasing Nanda Maharaj from the clutches of Varun. 29 is the Ras dance. And this is the absolute pinnacle of Vraj Leela. this is where the gopis get their reward of their devotion to Krishna. But then Krishna is pretty elusive. Chapter 30, he starts hiding from them. And then chapter 31, this is the Gopi Git, songs by the gopis. And there's 19 verses where they sing the glories of Krishna. And chapter 32 is where Krishna listens to the prayers of the gopis and returns back to them. So one time, Nanda Maharaj was bathing early in the morning in the Yamuna. It was too early. It was even 1.5 hours before sunrise, even before that, like 2 in the morning or something like that. So that wasn't a good time to bathe. And the servants of Varun, who serve under the water, they captured him and they brought him before Varun. And when that happened, Nanda Maharaj, he called out to Krishna and Balaram, and they immediately came. They came to Varun, and Varun Dev, he is a Devata. He is the son of Kuvera, another son of Kuvera, but he is a very respectful Devata who knows the opulence and the position of Krishna. So actually, he received the darshan of Krishna, and he received Krishna with great respect. And he apologized that we arrested your father. And after thanking him for his darshan, he worshipped Krishna. And he said to Krishna, my life is now successful that I have seen you. So we should understand from this, there's a very nice lesson that even the Devatas, even though they're great Devatas, they still worship Sri Krishna because Krishna is above everyone. And the Devatas, they're still confined to this world. They cannot enter the spiritual world. So they need Krishna's blessings and love in order to attain the spiritual world. This was when he was 7 years, 2 months, and 18 days. Now, something else that happened. Oh, yes. Nand Maharaj, he was amazed that Varun Dev worshipped his child. So they would see these things. They would see the Devatas worshipping Krishna. He could understand that Varun had worshipped Krishna because he is the Supreme Lord. He could not understand that Varun had worshipped Krishna because he's the Supreme Lord. Rather, he took it that because Krishna was such a wonderful child, he had been respected by Varun. They would never believe. Even Krishna would show his majesty, but they would still, no, this is our wonderful Kana. This is our wonderful Krishna. He's not the Supreme. He is always protected by the Supreme. So even when Krishna shows them, they don't believe it. And Krishna likes it that way. Krishna wants it that way. The cowherd men became eager to know if Krishna was actually the Supreme Personality and if he was going to give them all salvation. When they were all thus consulting among themselves, Krishna understood their mind. And in order to assure them of their destiny in the spiritual kingdom, he showed them the spiritual world. So this was one occasion where Krishna showed the cowherd men Golok Vrindavan in the spiritual kingdom. Extraordinary. And this is a little idea. It's an overview. So it's a bit small. We have gone through it in a lot of detail in our seminars, but today we just have a very quick look at this glorious map. It's called the Gokul chart. And this is Golok Vrindavan, where Krishna resides with his close associates. And this is Ayodhya. This is Vaikuntha, where Vishnu, Narayan, resides, the four-handed form, which is considered to be an expansion of Krishna. So the Krishna is the source of even Narayan. And then we have the effulgence of the Lord, the Brahma Jyoti. Some yogis like to merge with this Brahma Jyoti and become God, so they think. But actually, that's a really horrible thing to do. We always want to serve God, not become God. And then there's the abode of Lord Shiva, which is in between the spiritual and the material world. And then there's our world. This is a very small part of it. There's millions and billions of universes. This is just one that we've looked at here. So this is just an idea of the spiritual and material. Now, when Krishna plays his flute, especially the fifth note, the gopis really become attracted. When Krishna called the gopis by sounding his flute, they very hurriedly rushed towards the spot of the Ras dance with a transcendental desire to satisfy Krishna, leaving their respective engagements. And there were different things they were doing. They would be milking the cows. They may be cooking the milk, boiling the milk, maybe even breastfeeding their small babies. Maybe they would be serving their husbands. So they would leave everything. Their faces were decorated hurriedly and were haphazardly finished. Some even put the lower part of their clothes on the upper part of the bodies and the upper part on the lower part. So they would just be in a chaotic situation when he played his flute. So the lesson, of course, is when Krishna calls, you run. So if we ever have this experience, then we run towards Krishna. They're the perfect examples. When they came to Krishna, he was really cheeky and he was just testing them out, checking them out. Oh, ladies of Vrindavan, Krishna said, you are very dear to me. I am very pleased that you have come here. So what can I do for you? So cheeky. What is the purpose of your coming here in the dead of night? Kindly take your seats and let me know what I can do for you. The gopis said, Krishna, you are very cruel. You should not talk like that. We are fully fledged surrendered souls. Please accept us. Of course, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead and can do whatever you like. So he was teasing them. He knew that in their hearts, they only had love for him. And they also knew that he loves them very much. So Krishna is so great. We can pray with our hearts and the Lord will always accept our prayers. He may tease us a little bit, especially when we're in this material world, but he knows what's in our heart. So if our heart is with Krishna, we'll always be protected. Although Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and thus has no desire that needs to be fulfilled, because he is always full with 6 opulences, he wanted to fulfill the desires of the gopis. But he also wanted to enjoy the company of the gopis in the Ras dance. So he agreed and they performed the Ras dance. Krishna was 8 years and 1 month old. And this is Sharad Purnima Day. Yeah, thank you. We should say it. This is Sharad Purnima Day, which was the first day of this Kartik Mass that we started celebrating. The Ras dance and Krishna's association with the gopis appear like the ordinary mixing of boys and girls. So we have to be very careful how we see this Ras dance. The dancing of young boys and girls within the material world is in the kingdom of Maha Maya, external energy. The Ras dance of Krishna with the gopis is on the platform of Yoga Maya. The difference is that on Maha Maya platform, dance takes place on the basis of sense gratification of lust, whereas the gopis' interaction with Krishna is on the spiritual platform of love. Big difference. The pastimes of Krishna are always completely spiritual. So sometimes we hear that people are imitating this Ras dance. They're dancing with young girls. Well, that's just actually to fulfill that person's lusty desires. Nothing to do with any spirituality at all. Because only Krishna can do the Ras dance. We cannot do Ras dance. We can, if Krishna calls us, different matter. But we can't pretend to be Krishna and dance with young ladies. That's really not on. So this pastime can be very badly misunderstood. and we must guard ourselves that we don't think that these activities of Krishna and the gopis are material activities on the level of sense enjoyment. No, they're spiritual activities on the basis of pure love. However, the gopis soon began to feel very proud, thinking themselves to be most fortunate women in the universe due to being favored by the company of Krishna. Krishna, who is known as Keshav, could immediately understand their pride caused by the great fortune of enjoying him personally. And in order to show them his causeless mercy, he immediately disappeared from the scene, exhibiting his opulence of renunciation. Krishna doesn't need anybody or anything, so he can do what he wants. So the lesson we have to learn from this is we should be careful that we do not become too proud. Of course, the gopis are very special personalities. This is part of the Leela between them and Krishna. So Krishna actually disappeared because he wanted to increase their love for him. And this is one of the way he does that. He disappears. And what do they do when he disappears? Oh, they realize, oh, we were too proud. So that's why he disappeared. And they thought themselves so fortunate. So to curb the pride, he's disappeared. But actually, that's not the real reason. The gopis began to search for him everywhere. Right? They would ask the trees, have you seen Krishna? They would ask the plants, have you seen Krishna? Go this way. They would simply be thinking about Krishna's pastimes with great love and affection. This separation increases one's spiritual attachment to Krishna to such an extent that you force Krishna back into your heart to come right before you. So this is actually Krishna's mercy, because this is making the gopis become even madder for Krishna. And the more madder we become for Krishna, the better chance we have of attaining the spiritual world. So we also have to search for Krishna with all our hearts. Being absorbed in thought of him, they experienced loss of memory. And with dampened eyes, they began to see the very pastimes of Krishna. Being so attracted to Krishna, they imitated his dancing, his walking, his smiling, as if they were themselves with Krishna. Were Krishna, they are Krishna. They were imagining themselves acting as Krishna. Due to Krishna's absence, they all became crazy. Each one of them told the other that she was Krishna himself. So they started acting, and Krishna would observe them, and he would be so amazed at the behavior of the gopis. Soon they assembled together and chanted Krishna's name very loudly as they moved from one part of the forest to another, searching for him. This is what devotees do. They sing about Krishna, they talk about Krishna, they do dramas about Krishna. Finally, the gopis returned to the bank of the Yamuna, assembled there, expecting that Krishna must return to them. They simply engaged in chanting the glories of Krishna. And what did Krishna do? He came. He appeared amongst the assembled gopis, looking very beautiful, just befitting a person with all kinds of opulence. He showed special favor to the gopis, who were the selected beauties of all creation. It is impossible to repay you, he says, to show enough gratitude for your love. Just be satisfied with your own spiritual activities. He becomes so indebted to the gopis, he cannot find any way to repay them for their love. It's quite incredible. Oops. Oh, that was it. Okay. So that's the five or six chapters that we just summarized, to the quick overview of Krishna book. Are there any questions or any comments? Anything you'd like to know a little bit more about? Or anything that you've heard you'd like to share?
I want to share, Prabhu, something.
Yes.
About this Rasa Leela. Yeah, many people think it's like a materialistic, and they conduct Bhagavata Saptas They only recite 31, 32, 33 chapters. I see when I go to Vrindavan, or they keep big tents, people will come. They're more concentrate on this. They don't say philosophy like our bread and butter philosophy, who is like we are soul. Actually, Krishna expands into 16,108 forms. But people don't know. They say that in Hindi they say that वो करे तो रासलीला हम करे तो character ढीला. They'll just blame.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to clarify. He expanded into 16,108 forms.
Good.
You can expand. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
You can expand. You can have Raslila. That's right.
They can't expand.
Yeah. It's easy to make that mistake. And that's why it's recommended to read the first 9 cantos of the Bhagavatam. And then we can read the 10th canto. But we've been lucky because Prabhupada has given us a Krishna book.
Yeah.
He's allowed us to read. So we can read that. And that's what we're sort of summarizing. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. It's good to just reinforce that. Anybody else? Sunita?
Hare Krishna. No, it's fine. I remember in some of your presentations, it's just like reminding me of what. So it's really good for me. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. And tomorrow, if you're free,
yes,
at 3:00 we are going to do Govardhan Puja. Tomorrow's a really special day. It's Govardhan Puja, and we're going to do the parikram of Govardhan. Okay. Govardhan is a hill in Vrindavan, which if one does the parikram, then it is extremely important from the spiritual point of view. One will be going back to the spiritual world. So we are, of course, like thousands of miles away from Govardhan, but actually we're going to recreate Govardhan here on Zoom.
Wow. Sounds good. 3:00. That sounds good.
And what we're going to do, we're actually going to make it anyway, Govardhan, the hill. And we've got a pictorial presentation. We'll go to all the main sites and go all the way around Govardhan. It's 23 kilometers. 23 kilometers. So it's, but luckily, I mean, I've been doing it and I must say, I've been feeling really tired. And I've been doing it on like sitting down desktop work. But I've been feeling the effects of effectively doing Govardhan. Oh yes, we're also having Go Puja at 9:30 in the morning. If anybody would like to join, same Zoom address. We're going to feed the cows in Mayapur through one of our friends in Mayapur.
The ISKCON Goshala.
At the ISKCON Goshala. Thank you very much. So now we can do the Damodar Arti. No, just do the thing. And our wonderful hosts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Our wonderful, no, that's right. Our wonderful hosts, Sapna Devi and Shubha. Shubha is actually a phenomenal. They're both phenomenal singers. Really great voices, and they will be singing this beautiful bhajan. And just to reiterate the benefits of offering a lamp in Kartik. So amazing. This month is very dear to Krishna, and sins of thousands of millions of births can just be destroyed very, very quickly by offering a lamp. And even if we don't do any mantras or any pious deeds or don't have any purity, just by offering a lamp, one can become perfect. It's a blessing of Krishna. It's like the sale of the century that he's given us this incredible boon of Kartik Mas. And a person who during the month of Kartik offers a lamp to Lord Keshav has already performed all yagyas, sacrifice for the pleasure of the Lord, and bathing in all the holy rivers. to one who either at home or in the temple offers a lamp during the month of Kartik, Lord Vasudev gives a great result. A person who offers a lamp to Lord Krishna during the month of Kartik becomes very glorious and fortunate. No sin exists anywhere in these three worlds that will not be purified by offering a lamp to Keshav during Kartik. A person who offers a lamp to Lord Damodar during Kartik attains the spiritual world where there is no suffering. So these are all the sweet, sweet benefits of offering just a lamp. Can you imagine doing other things in this month, like chanting extra japa? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. The benefits are just unlimited. You haven't entered yet. Okay. Okay. So what we can do is, okay, we can read the translation of this prayer of Damodarastikam. Shubha, would you like to start reading the first verse in English?
Sorry. Yeah, I can do that. So, to the Supreme Lord, whose form is the embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose shark-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokula, who, due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter, and then stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from the wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, who has been caught from behind by her, ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances.
Aruna, would you like to read? If anybody else would like to read, just unmute yourself and you can read the following paragraphs.
Sure.
I can read which one?
No, let Aruna read.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck marked with 3 lines like a conch shell is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To the Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound or not with ropes, but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
Okay, so Rohit.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, number 3.
By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy, and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is only conquered by devotees whose pure love he imbues with intimacy and is free from conception of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodara hundreds and hundreds of times.
Geeta, you can read number 4. Sunita, maybe number 5. Jitendra, number 6. Rita, number 7. Bhavna Ben, number 8, if possible.
Yes, Prabhu, my mom will do number 4 and I can do number 5.
Okay, go for it.
I think Prabhu has already allocated.
No, don't worry. Just carry on.
Oh Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bal Gopala in Vrindavana may ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boon besides this? Hare Krishna.
Very good.
O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face
Oh, did I just go over? Okay. Sorry, where are you? Number 5?
Yeah, number 5.
Yeah. Carry on.
May this beautiful vision of your lotus face may ever manifest in my heart. Thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, who'd like to read number 6? Anybody?
Oh, actually, Prabhu, can my mom read number 6?
Yeah, sure.
O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodara, O Avanta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me by showering your grants of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my Hare Krishna. It's my favorite one, number 6.
Okay. Bhavnaben?
Number?
7.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Oh Lord Damodar, just as the 2 sons of Kubera, Manigrava and Ninalukuva were delivered from the curse of Nandarad and made into great devotees by you and in your form as a baby tied up in a rope to wooden grinding mortar, in the same way, please give to me your own Prem Bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So actually, I think Kalpana-ben and Rita, maybe Kalpana-ben, you can read number 8 and Rita can read the rest of this text.
Shall I do number 8?
Okay, go on.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Oh Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all the obeisances to you, the Supreme Lord, who displays unlimited pastimes.
Wonderful.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Kalpana-ben, do you want to read?
No.
Okay, because you can read the last bit, which is quite important actually. No? Okay. So this song was originally spoken by Satyavrat Muni in a conversation with Narad Muni and Shonak Rishi. This song is sung during the month of Kartik, also known as the month of Damodar, as quoted in the Hari Bhakti Vilas. In the month of Kartik, one should worship Lord Damodar and daily recite the prayer known as Damodar Astika, which has been spoken by the sage Satyavrat Muni and which attracts Lord Damodar. Hari Bhakti Vilas 2:16-198. Okay, so we've been looking forward to Shubha singing. So Shubha, you can sing just once all the way through, huh?
Yes, it's fine.
Everybody can offer the lamp to Damodar. We have here spotlighted him. Here he's on the left-hand side, and you got Sita, Ram, Lakshman, Hanuman. You just offer the lamp 7 times around. If you have no lamp available, you can just offer a lamp in your mind. Just imagine you have a lamp and just offer it in your mind. Sorry, Shubha, carry on.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to do the Mayapur version. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's fine. Namamishwaram Sachit Anandarupa Lasat Kundalam Gokuli Vrajamanam Namamishwaram Sachit Anandarupa Lasat Kundalam Gokuli Vrajamanam Yashodam
can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I've been muted. I was just saying that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. So good. So good. I think that was probably the best Damodar bhajan sung this time around. So well done. Really enjoyed it. And I wanted you to come again. Actually, I'll ask you when you can.
Yes.
And you can sing again. That was so good. And I think it gives, because we're sort of getting new people to learn as well. But you're experienced. This is a good combination to have experienced and new, so that we train new people as well, but also learn from those who know very well. So well done. Superb. Would you like to sing the Shinga prayers as well? Or you can get somebody to do that. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe get
So
some.
actually, we're sort of out of time, but I wanted to wish happy birthday to Sharmila, and we can sing her happy birthday. She's on the line, and it's her 21st birthday for the 50th. No, I don't know how many times, but anyway. So let's do that. Are you there, Sharmila? Or we can sing the Nashinga prayers, and hopefully she'll be there. So, Geeta, would you like to sing the Nashinga prayers just once, huh?
Yes, of course, Prabhu. Just give me 1 second.
Sure. And tomorrow, I mean, every night we have these satsangs at 7:30. So you're welcome to join us anytime. Because we do every night, and we do different, we'll do the next few chapters now from the Krishna book. So in that way, you don't have to travel far. In fact, you just have to switch on the computer. It's such an easy way to be together, actually. It's a really nice way to be together.
Okay, Prabhu. And Prabhu, shall I sing just the once?
Yes, just the once, please.
Okay. Namaste Narashingaya Praladalabhidayini Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Silakanekanakalai Ito nasimbo parato nasingo Yato yami tato nasimo Pahena semo, hiratena semo, nasim mamadim sharanam prasati, tavakara kamalavare, nakam natujashinga, talitare ranyakashipu, tanupringa. Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadish Jai Jagadish Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jayo Nashingade Jayo Nashingade Jayo Nashingade Jayo Nashingade Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada, Nitai Gora Haribol, Haribol, Hari Bol Nitai Gora. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Lord Shinga Devi ki jai. Jai Prahlad Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciated this evening. It was such a sweet, sweet satsang, nice bhajans. So thank you very much. And oh yes, Sharmila, are you there? Maybe she's
No,
not.
no, I'm here, Prabhu. Sorry, I had to unmute it first.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
here. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, we wish you happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Prabhu.
We can all do it together. Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Dear Shamila. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you, everybody.
We haven't
Hare Krishna, everyone. Happy Diwali, everyone.
We haven't finished yet. The most important part is Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to Sharmila. Hare Krishna to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hari Bol.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So join us tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We're going to do Govardhan Parikram.
Yes.
3 o'clock, yeah?
Definitely.
Vrindavan Parikram, like that.
Yes, like that. Like the Radhakund, you know, we did the Radhakund Parikram?
Yeah, Radhakunds. Yeah,
Like
we did Radhakund.
So we're going to Govardhan tomorrow.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Hari
Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Kalpana Ben. Thank you, Aarti Ben.
Hare Krishna, everyone, and wishing you all a happy, happy Diwali.
Tanya, okay.
Thank you. Same to you. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Was Tanya okay, Agita?
Sorry, Prabhu?
Have you spoken to Tanya?
Yes, she really absolutely enjoyed it.
Brilliant. She didn't join this evening, huh?
No, I think hopefully tomorrow, she said.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. And is she reading the Bhagavad Gita at all? Do you know?
I think she's read bits of it, but I think it would be nice if she can maybe start from scratch.
So that's what we're planning now. Every Friday after Kartik, we will do one chapter in the evening.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sure she'll like that because she said she used to go to the, I think, no, in Soho when they used to do the bhajans on the Friday night.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So she's a little bit into it. Whoa.
Oh yeah, no, I think not a little bit. I think a lot. She's really. When I introduced her to it, she said, "Oh yes, definitely. Please do add me to the groups."
Okay. So let's see what we can do then. Amazing. Thank you so much. Well done. Thank you for introducing us.
No, that's okay, Prabhu. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, thank you so much. See you tomorrow, huh? Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
see you tomorrow.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna, Rita. Devina. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Take care. So join us at 3 o'clock tomorrow if you can.
Sorry?
3 o'clock tomorrow.
3 o'clock. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Doing a Govardhan Parikram. And it's a Sunday, so it's good. You working tomorrow?
No, tomorrow no. I work today, tomorrow no.
Good.
Yeah. Very busy, very busy.
I don't know about that. At 9:30 we have Go Puja as well. So if you want to join on the same channel, yeah. Lots of things tomorrow. 9:30, 3 o'clock, 7:30, so many things.
No, tomorrow I'm off. I can't follow tomorrow.
Okay. Very nice.
But thank you very much. It's nice. When I get a chance, I listen. It's
Yeah,
just work.
you join
By
every
the time
day.
I come
Yeah,
to sleep.
it's very good. Even though you're working, you join. It's very nice of you.
Yeah, when I'm on the train or something. I like listening, but time.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.